you for joining us. We're Jack and Mary, and we're full-time RVers traveling the country and exploring new places. I'm also an artist, and we're always looking to capture our adventures on canvas. So come along and let's go chasing some landscapes. What's up, you guys? So in this episode, we're going to show you some cool day trips you can go on that aren't that far away from Quartzsite, so you're not spending your day driving back and forth from these places, and you can spend more time enjoying the destination. And the first place we're going to go is to Lake Havasu. So buckle up, Buttercup, here we go. Hello everyone. We're on our way to Lake Havasu today to get a look around. I've never been there. Jackie's been there, right? Yeah. And so we're gonna scout out the place, and we're already seeing a few campgrounds along the way and some state parks that we could possibly stay at the next time we're in the area. So we're gonna go into Lake Havasu and
see the London Bridge.
See the London Bridge. It's kind of exciting thing to do. So Jack has an interesting story to tell about the Colorado River. So here you go.
Well, one time, me and my buddy, we were canoeing down the Colorado River, and we were on like a 3 to 5 day trip, something like that. And we were finishing it up at Lake Havasu. And we got to Lake Havasu just as it was starting to get dark, and Lake Havasu was really big for crossing in a canoe. So we were fortunate enough, so we thought, we found these folks in a boat, and they offered to tow us across the lake. We said, oh yeah, sure, right on. Thank you very much. And so it was going pretty good for, you know, for probably a mile or something. And then suddenly, it just, our boat got swamped. Everything went out and everything got wet.
Filled up with water? Filled up with water,
yeah. It just swamped the boat. And so we got as much stuff back as we could and emptied the boat, emptied the canoe, and we were able to tow it a little bit slower than what they were dragging us about. But
so they were just pulling the boat too fast?
Yeah. They started, you know, at first they started slowly, and then they said, well, they wanted to try to see if they could speed it up. But, so when we finally made it across, we set up camp and everything was good. And then suddenly I noticed that I'd brought 2 pairs of shoes, and both pairs of shoes were wiped out. Pretty sure it was like one right shoe. It wasn't even like right and left, because that way I could at least worn and been a little funky.
Oh, I see. There you have it. Colorado River.
This may be the London Bridge.
There's a little village down there. We made it. It looks like that's the actual river out there, but they got like a little waterway inlet here. And that actually was the London Bridge that we passed over driving in here. Bridgewater Channel. So you can float your boat through here and walk along this little path here. There's a little village down there by closer to the bridge. Pretty cool. So we're on the boardwalk here, and isn't this sweet? Somebody's tribute to their loved one. It's almost Valentine's Day. Painted rocks. It's very nice. Very nice tribute. Here's the bridge. This is so pretty over here. Very pretty, and it's a pretty day. It's nice and cool out here. Guess you can take a cruise, canyon cruiser. We walked over to the other side of the bridge, and this is the little village I was talking to you about. Looks like you have a little stage here. You can get on a cruise, riverboat cruise. They have a little souvenir gift shop here. Let's head inside of there. Oh, very nice. I don't know where the other one went. I don't think I ever saw the other one. Family crest mugs. Oh, that's really neat. I need one of those.
$11, please.
Little key. Those are really nice. $6 margaritas. Ooh.
There's a
Here's by the
brewery
bridge.
across the street, across the way.
Gee. Let's walk up here. Pet friendly. Mac and cheese bar. They still have their holiday decor up. So even though we saw a couple of cool places over on the other side in that little village to have lunch, we're gonna go back over the bridge and go to the Island Mall and Brewery. All right. Here's a view of London Bridge from Barley Brothers Brewery in Lake Havasu. And Jack trying out a flight of beer as we grab some lunch. We're coming back from Lake Havasu, and there's the Colorado River. It's a nice golf course. Part of the same golf course, I think. Here's a couple of things you need to know before you go. They're located 5 miles down Cienega Springs Road off Highway 95, about 5 miles north of Parker, Arizona. This place only accepts cash. There's no credit cards accepted. They are only open on the weekends from noon till 6 o'clock, from the first weekend in October to the last weekend in April. They are not open during the week and off season, which means the summer months. It just gets too hot out there at that time of year. They have live music on Saturday from 1 to 5 and on Sunday from 12:30 to 4:30. They have a few food choices and offer domestic beer like Coors and Budweiser. And the Nelly E Saloon offers mixed drinks as well as merchandise for sale like t-shirts and hats. And there are restrooms on the premises. Hey everybody, we're on our way to Parker, Arizona, I believe, to the desert bar out there. So we hope to see what it's all about and have some fun. Okay? Alright everybody, we've arrived. That was quite the bumpy road. Well, you got to do it at least once. Parker's about a half an hour away from Quartzsite, but this is a 5-mile dirt road up to this desert bar.
Not a smooth dirt road.
And not a smooth one at that. But we're almost
Average.
there. Ooh, that's kind of cool though. An old car, an old stagecoach,
Ram.
and a ram.
It's
kind of cool. I wonder if this was something else and they just turned it into a bar. There's already a bunch of people here. Look at this.
Yeah,
Holy
it's
moly.
only been open for less than an hour.
See, these people drive their ATVs up here and stuff. Alright, now to find a place to park. Here we are. Bar and grill. So the band's about ready to start playing. Hey everybody, we're up here on the upper level where there's seating back here, and we're waiting for the band to start playing here. But here's the view from up above here. There's the band down there. A couple places to sit down below there, and over there where those green umbrellas are. There's some more room, and there's a couple places right over there to sit. Just waiting for the band to start playing. We just barely got a spot here. This is crazy. We got here at about 12:30, and this place is already hopping. Got some crazy kettle corn over there. Nico's Pub and Grill. Some hamburgers down right down here. Yeah. Crazy. It's hopping place. Who'd have thunk it? Okay, we're outside of the desert bar. Want you guys to see the surrounding hillside here. Lots of places to ride. Very cool. Seen people up there's some people up there on the rocks. I've seen people climbing up here and taking pictures. We're gonna get out of here because it's gonna rain. The sky is gonna open up any minute. We gotta get out. And I don't want to drive that in the rain. Alright, back to civilization. Today we're going to go to a place called Castle Dome Museum, and we're really excited to go there. Somebody told us about it recently, so we're gonna go there and check it out.
It's a ghost town.
It's a ghost town?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I have my EMF detector.
Okay, very good.
You gotta remember to bring it. But yeah, and they also told us about this other military museum that we're gonna go check out on Wednesday. So, because that's when it's open. So,
and that's a neat thing too, because in that military museum they were saying how Patton used it for training his troops for South Africa. So I'm looking forward to learning all about that.
yeah.
That should be interesting. There's a lot of places you can go to from this location.
Yeah.
And so we parked out here for a few months just to take a break and didn't expect much to happen, but there's actually been quite a bit of places to go and things to do.
So we're gonna go check out Let me tell you a little bit about Castle Dome. In 1863, Connor and Jacob Snively bought up a bunch of mines in the area after discovering a rich vein of silver galena in what's now called Castle Dome. And soon other miners flocked to the area. Lead, zinc, copper, and gold were also discovered here. However, in 1880, after exhausting the ore, the mine began to decline, so a lot of the miners left in search of better opportunities. It was in the 1890s that the mine was revived again, due to the demand for lead for ammunition for the First World War, then again for World War II. After the war was over, the mine declined yet again, and in 1979, the mine was permanently closed due to the falling price of silver. The property was purchased in 1994 by Alan and Stephanie Armstrong, who turned it into Castle Dome Museum. After officials announced that they were going to clear the area, Alan offered to remove as much of the equipment as he could. It was going into the mine shafts that he quickly discovered how well the artifacts had been preserved. He discovered things like dynamite, clothing, tobacco tins, matches that still light, and even a pair of Levi's dated back to 1890. What weren't included in the few original structures were reconstructed by Allen to resemble the actual town in its heyday. With up to 50 buildings in total that is chock full of artifacts, you're sure to get a taste of what it was like to be a miner in Castle Dome. Alright, we're outside the museum right now. Look at that. That's very cool. We're going to do the museum tour.
And then a trail that takes you down to the 70s. So that's part of the museum also.
Okay.
Cute. I think I see some of this.
I don't think we ever retired.
Those ants are party animals.
I hope so.
These are neat. Here's some wanted men cattle rustling and selling whiskey to the Indians. Bank robbery and cheating at cards.
Brings us upon us. So we've been hanging out in Quartzsite for the last 3 months.
So you've seen the RV?
Alright, we're at our first stop, and it's Adam's cabin. Adam was the last miner to live and mine at Castle Dome. I wonder if that's Adam. Ha ha. X marks the spot.
Look at this broken glass back there.
Yeah. I saw that. I don't know if that's...
I think that's part of the attraction. Various colors.
Okay. Ew. Wonder if that works. Big old mouse trap. There's a little
Oh, bird nest.
bird nest.
That's authentic, I think.
Yeah.
That's just.
Are you supposed to be able to go in here?
Yes. You paid your ticket.
Daryl and Billy. So Daryl and Billy Casey lived a few miles away at Danny Boy Mine. Folks often went to see Billy's collection of artifacts from Castle Dome. When they moved to Quartzsite, Billy gave a lot of her artifacts to the Quartzsite Museum, and in 1973, she received Arizona's Historical Honor Merit Award for her historic contribution. A couple of old cars. It's really neat though. This is a little schoolhouse. Here's the other part of it. This looks like a car door or a truck door.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what's on this board. Your ABCs. They want you to learn how to spell dynamite. Your job might depend on it. It is not a cactus. Ocotillo. Riley, you're very talented. 17 children. Yeah, they're... I wonder if this whole place was the school house. This whole building. School bell. That's kind of neat. Ooh. So this is what the World War II soldiers left behind while training out here. Look at that. Uncle Mike is still serving. Wow. Even on the ceiling.
These are all just military folks.
Yeah. That's awesome. And another room with it too. If any of you are still alive and serving and you see this, thank you for your service. That's awesome. Look at how big this wagon is. Don't climb on the wagon. Yeah, probably. Or. Yeah.
It's all about the rocks. Go ahead and stick your head in there. It's a walnut crusher.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah, a wise guy. Give me the wakes.
Yeah, somebody give me the wakes.
Look at that wrench. Holy moly. So this is how they would, I guess they crush it up into smaller rocks and process it through here with water running down. and ending up in there. It looked like it had a blowout. That's pretty neat. Looks like a...
Oh, stretcher. That's not a fun place to hang out.
Nope. Hercules powder. Remember that reference to dynamite?
High explosive, dangerous.
What's this guy hiding back in here? It looks like something chewed through his shoes.
Water trough.
Oh yeah, it is water. For that big machine that we saw inside of there.
Right.
What's this? This bottle. This is evidence of all the bar fights they got into.
Yeah. And what happens to you get a rope?
Brought cheap salsa to the table. Say, does anybody have a shovel? Alright, this looks like a mercantile.
You want to buy a stove? They got it for you.
Yeah, that's definitely what this is. Kitchen utensils. Dainty crisp salted wafers. Had aprons. Food. Jars and stuff to keep your
The drugstore.
goods in. Yeah, definitely they needed to have that sort of thing here. Kidney cure. Credit coupon checkbook. Collar buttons. Tobacco and alcohol. Looks like. Here's all your medication.
Betty. Artwork. Need yourself an apron.
Here's the sheriff's office. So he could keep tabs on all the troublemakers. Ew, I'd hate to be in here for any length of time. Tie your ankle to a ball and chain so you can't run off. What's this?
That's the boss.
Ooh, now we're
Check
talking.
out the sheriff's office.
Okay. Wow, this is a nice bar. I thought the other place was a bar. Maybe it was just a little cafe. Pretty awesome. Can sit and lounge. Play the piano. Oh, this is the back room. You could gamble back here. Dogs play. That's pretty funny. I just gotta do this. Oh, wah, wah, wah. It's all the miners' tools and stuff. Another saloon, the Silver Bar. So Jericho was working on this new display here and invited us to come over here and see it.
It does look pretty cool.
That's awesome. And I imagine there's other stuff he's working on back there.
So they're constantly doing stuff.
That's pretty cool.
That's a nice
Nice view.
castle dome.
Yeah. There's Lottie's dress shop. They often had to make their own dresses, so you have to find the material to
Clothing store.
get in some action. Hello? You guys want to say anything? Did you live here? Did you die here? Nothing?
You have where they found the minerals, and so they installed some black lights. And then this is the before picture. This is the after picture when you turn the lights out, turn the black lights on. When you turn the black lights on, the walls continue to glow. Several, different minerals glow longer than others. And then that's just a faraway shot of the walls. And then that's where you go in and out with the mine cart.
Huh.
So that's the mini mine tour.
Okay. Hey, thanks for joining us. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And please share with your friends. Do you have a question, comment, or suggestion? Please let us know. Oh, this is how they process the ore. So let's start over here. Alan working ore vein in Castle Dome mine. High-grade silver galena ore taken from the mine shaft to smelter. Crushing of ore into powder. Grinder. Cement mixer with steel crushing balls. Finely ground silver galena powder from the grinder. Weighing the ore and powder, 10 pounds ore and 10 pounds powder flux. Flux floor. Flux the ore, mix powder flux into the ore. Flux is a substance used to help metals or minerals melt together. Flux neutralizes the different ores and lets them melt together. Pouring the ore with flux into a silica carbide crucible. Lowering the lid, start the smelting process. Burner is lit and brought to 2000 degrees temperature or 500,000 BTUs. Lid is lowered and the temperature is brought up to 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. Ore remains for 1.5 hours. For 1/2 hours at 2000 degrees. Beginning to tilt, pour molten ore into the iron mold. Look at the steam and see stream. Tilt pouring smelted ore into mold. Tilt pour. The winch lifts the ore bucket to tilt pour. Yeah, that looks like a really big bucket. After pour, ore is cooling. After it's hardened, then dumped out of a mold. Precious metal is now separated from the slag. Slag on bottom. Precious metal, silver galena, and gold. Assay report. Precious metal is picked up and weighed. 21 pounds. That's an old-fashioned scale, but I guess it works. After ore is separated from slag and weighed, then it goes to the refinery process, but into a cast iron kettle, melted into liquid form. The ore is now brought to a melting temp of 1800. Then the dross is skimmed until removed with a flat iron ladle. Then poured into bar molds. Pure silver ingot, 24 troy ounces, $4.20 per ounce. Miscellaneous samples. All right.